guys, I really enjoyed doing that cozy vlog with you a few weeks ago, and I thought I would do another one, just kind of like, yeah, showing you honeymoon prep, my Jellycat collection, because a couple of you guys have asked for that, and yeah, also some things that I've been picking up from Sainsbury's with like the Black Friday sales and stuff. So yeah, this is that vlog. So hey guys, it's Becky and welcome to my channel, and thank you so much for joining me for today's cozy vlog vibes video. If you like this kind of video, I also do like plus size fashion, beauty, lifestyle every Tuesday and Thursday. It's kind of like your OG classic girly YouTuber content. Then don't forget to click subscribe down below, and if you could give this video a big thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it, as well as hyping it if you really do enjoy it. Hyping is a new way of supporting smaller YouTuber channels up to 250,000 subscribers. It just blows my mind they class that as small. If 250,000 is small, then what the hell am I? But anyway, if you really enjoyed this video, I think you can do this on mobile or desktop. You can hype my video up, and that helps push it more into some sort of hype top 100 chart, and also just lets YouTube know that you really enjoy this content, and maybe others would too. But also as well, just like commenting, liking, watching the video also helps me occur hype points. So yeah, any interaction you give the video, I really appreciate it. And yeah, just letting you know about this new feature for you to use, and also a massive thank you to everyone that has already been using it. I know some of you were doing it before I even knew it was a thing, so thank you to all those that do. I really do appreciate it. So yeah, in today's video, I'm going to quickly show you some things that I've been like getting ready for the honeymoon. It's just, because it's like next year, like it's happening in 2026, like in my head, it's still so far away, but we're now under a month away. We're under a month away of going, like, what? So, just blows my mind. It feels so far away still. But yeah, I just can't believe it's finally here. I've also picked up some great bits from Sainsbury's that I want to share with you, but I didn't feel right to put in a haul. And also some of you guys have really wanted to see my Jellycat collection, if that's what you could call it. It turns out I do have quite a few. So yeah, that's what's going to be, I think, in today's vlog. So yeah, let me show you what I've been prepping for the honeymoon. So this new cabinet has been a bit of a godsend, because I've been kind of like organising bits and bobs on it. I'm starting to kind of prep my toiletries. I'm also going to start prepping like my medical bits. If any of you have got any suggestions for like... Why do I mention anti-diarrhea pills so many times on my channel? But if there is, like, obviously a little concern of ours is getting poorly from food out there. I know it doesn't happen as often, and there's things you can do, like only eating at fresh places and not drinking ice in your water and stuff like that. But if you have any recommendations on maybe like a medicine and stuff to, you know, if it does unfortunately happen, to make the situation as comfortable as possible, that would be great. I am going to get like Pepto-Bismol and some tablets. I'm also going to get some mosquito spray, but I've heard in Thailand from 7-Eleven there's a really good one anyway. And just like general like ibuprofen, paracetamol, those little plasters for your trainers. I'm going to get all of them, and I think I'm going to do like a big Boots shop. I might even do that this afternoon, because I feel like getting out of the house. But yeah, this is kind of like my current getting ready area. So these are a couple of things I've already shown in, or they'll be coming up in some videos. The Colour Wow Dream Clean Duo. I will have keratin treated hair, so I will need a sulfate free shampoo and conditioner. I love the size of these. I feel like you've got probably like 4 or 5 hair washes in there, and I feel like I'm going to be washing my hair probably a lot more out there. We're going for I think it is 3 weeks, with the humidity, swimming, and everything like that. I just think I will ultimately be washing my hair more than I do now. I also picked up my favourite leave-in conditioner, again also by Colour Wow. I really rate their products. They're really nice, and this is a great little travel size. I've almost finished up my, like, literally there's like, I don't even know, there's maybe like 1 or 2 sprays left. I'm so sad about it, but this stuff is so good. I probably should just buy a new one while the Black Friday sales are still around. But one thing I have been kind of collecting as well is shampoo and conditioner samples. Like, I have currently got this literal shampoo and conditioner in my shower at the moment by JVN, and they're really generous sizes. Like, I feel like this is the perfect amount for a complete wash. I also have this one from Amika. This is a bond repair one. I think this is also sulfate free, and again, this has actually got more product in than these ones, but you wouldn't know it. These are 20ml each, so I just thought that would also be a great sample. And like, if I don't use it out there, like, I don't use it out there, like, you know what I mean? Like, I can either like leave them with, like, out there. Would the maid, like the hotel maid, appreciate stuff like this? Because I know in stuff like in places like Thailand and Vietnam and stuff, they actually buy like sachets as their shampoo and conditioner because they can't buy a whole bottle. So would they appreciate being left that on top of a tip? I don't know. Let me know, guys, because again, this isn't like a place I've been to before. And then some final kind of little purchases I've been making. I got this off Etsy because ultimately I wouldn't just use this for this trip, but I just thought because this trip is such a big one, we've got travel insurance, we have to take free photocopies of our passports, we've got cruise, we've got hotel bookings, like we've got so many things that we've booked, and we've got so many different currencies, guys, that I just thought this little kind of planner would be so nice to have. So it's Becky and JP's travel documents. I'm not taking JP's last name. I get this question a lot. I'm not taking his last name. I don't want to. I like my last name. I think JP's name sounds great with his name, but I really don't like how it sounds with my name. Also, it's a hassle to change your name. It costs kind of like a lot of money. You have to update all your passports and your IDs and all your credit cards and banking, and I just don't want to do it. Just to clarify, so currently I've just put my passport in here for like safekeeping, and we currently have some Vietnamese money and some Thai money. We've been told that cash is king very much in Vietnam and Thailand, so it's also very expensive to take it out of the ATMs there. I think you're paying like £5 to take money out of your bank account. So, and I also just, we're there for so little time that I just wanted to have like some money ready. I think in like actual shops, you can pay with your card, which we'll probably do when we're doing like shopping in the malls and stuff. But I think if we want street food or in the markets, we need money. So I don't know what you saw just then. I had to cut it off because I was doxing my location. But I was just talking about how we used the currency, I think it's called the Currency Club. And it said on there, like, do you want big, small, or mixed denomination? I said mixed, but they literally only gave us 2 like £50 notes, and the rest are £10 notes. And this is like, it doesn't fit in my pouch, which I'm really sad about. So that's almost for like a week's worth of travel in Hong Kong. And we do like to do our shopping, we like to do our eating. So, and ultimately, like, if we have money left over, we'll just change it. So yeah. Love this. We'll link this from Etsy. The Currency Club, it came, like, it's a legit company, but also it was a day late, so I definitely wouldn't use them. They sent it too late to the Royal Mail for it to be sent. It was meant to come like before 1 p.m. the next day, and it didn't happen. So if you're relying on, you want the money like quickly for a holiday, either order it like we did, like so far in advance, or like maybe just go somewhere else. But I will say with currency in Asia, they don't just have it in store. Like, I was just going to go to Sainsbury's and get it, but they'd have to order it in because it's not a common ask. So I think they just have like euros, dollars, maybe a couple of other ones, but normally the ones from Asia aren't, they have to order it in. So bear that in mind if you are going to Asia. That's something I found out. So yeah, love this planner. I think it's really, really cute, and yeah, I can't wait to start packing. So I'm joined on the sofa by all of my Jellycats. So I've had a couple of comments for a while now asking to see all my Jellycats. I wouldn't say like I'm a collector, but this pile would suggest otherwise. I just buy the ones I like, and I feel like it's not too bad at the moment, but these are my Jellycats. This is the most recent one I picked up. I found this at John Lewis, and I just loved how big it was. This was, I think it's still got the price on it, I think it was £28, which I thought, for how big of a Jellycat this is, that was really, really good. The Blue Water I got this one was, the John Lewis I got this one was the Blue Water one. It doesn't really get an awful lot of like new stock. There is so much left over from the summer collection that I just don't think did very well. There is so many treasure chests, palm trees, like all the ones that's left over everywhere else, I feel like. So when I saw this one, I'll always go have a little look to see if they've got new stock. And when I saw this one there, I just had to pick it up. And yeah, that's my latest one. Let's do the birds next. So this is the Selfridges exclusive. I don't know what his name is. It just says Pigeon on the, I know they all have like names. Oh, this is just Leicester Pigeon. I know that New York, I think, has like, I think it's called like a Brooklyn Pigeon. However, our pigeon is the cutest. I was just in Selfridges with JP actually, and I was just like, this is just so cute. And the fact that it's a Selfridges exclusive, I was just like, oh, like, you know what? Like, I live in London. It just made sense to have him. Whenever I have anyone over, this is always their favourite Jellycat. He's really, really soft. He's so round, so round. He was 35, which is probably one of my most expensive Jellycats, but he's really, really cute. And then basically there was 2 Jellycats I wanted from the Christmas collection this year. I do have some other Christmas Jellycats, but they are in storage. I have the bunny with the candy cane, the bunny holding the little tree, and I have a gingerbread lady. I think that's all of my Christmas Jellycats that are in storage. I saw this Robin and I just absolutely loved him. But I think this was like the first one to sell out. I think it's called Plum Robin, that's what his name is. This one I think was the first to sell out of the Christmas collection, and I wasn't going to go and take a day off to buy a Jellycat at Selfridges, so I ended up buying him on Vinted. I think I only paid like £5 more, which I'm just like, that's how much the tube fare would have been to go and buy him. So I didn't have to queue, I didn't have to do anything. This was just £5 more than the price, but this was the one I really, really wanted. Like, I just feel like it goes really, really well with the pigeon. They just look so cute together. And I've ended up kind of getting a lot of birds. So this is one of my presents from JP. That's a really fat little parrot. So cute. His name is Budgie Parrot, and he's very tropical looking. He got me this one because I said to him that all of the Jellycats he's got me had all been quite like neutral colours, so he was like, here. Colours. I do love it when JP picks me a Jellycat for like my birthday or for Christmas, because they're always like a surprise and I never know like what one he's going to get me. So the reason why he picked this was because it was the most colourful Jellycat on the site. So I feel like I just have like a little aviary going on. I don't have, the thing is, my favourite Jellycats are like the food ones because I think they're so funny, but I don't have any. Like I literally just have that cross on. I don't know how I've ended up in that situation. I've just ended up with a lot of I think this one is from my mum, and this was a wedding gift because it's meant to be the fish are meant to be me and JP. We're 2 sardines in a tin, which is hilarious. So yeah, this one's a special one because obviously, like, yeah, it's me and JP. I also think it's just a very unique Jellycat itself. Like, it's quite a strange one. So yeah, that one was from Mum, and then something from my niece from the wedding was of course the little bride and groom eggs. These are so cute. I have had my eye on these like since I got engaged, and I'm obviously really glad I didn't pick them up because my niece, who also loves Jellycats, gave these as our like wedding gift, which is really cute. So they're in our bedroom because I just think that's just cute. And that, well, a lot of these are in the bedroom, to be fair. This was my first Jellycat because I thought this would be really cute in the bedroom as it's a moon. This was, I feel like the prices of Jellycats have gone up something shocking. This was $25.99, which I feel like is, like, now I'm like, Jellycats have really put their prices up. I do feel like this is one of like the most popular Jellycats now. I got this like years ago now at this point in a shop in Salisbury. I really love the fact that they used to like supply a lot of kind of like independent and local shops. But I feel like they've done a big shift now. They collab with like Harrods and Selfridges, and they've like gotten rid of a lot of their local independent shops. So that was a bit sad, really. And like, I understand they just couldn't keep up with supply and they want to keep their like big stockists happy, but I just think they could have maybe done, I don't know, I think they could have just done it differently. But yeah, this was one of my first Jellycats, along with this poor little guy. He is a little bit mucky. I do need to chuck him in the wash because he is my lanyard at work keyring, because if I forget my lanyard 3 times in 3 months, I get fined £5. It's just bloody ridiculous. So because my lanyard are quite small, like the fact that I put this on it, like it makes my lanyard bigger so I don't forget it, and like I can see it easier. And everyone at work loves the little coffee. I think it's also like relevant to work with it being a little coffee keyring. Probably the rarest Jellycat. Like, I don't really go for rare Jellycats because, like, as I said, I can't really be bothered with everything going on. But this is probably one of the rarest ones, but it was relatively easy for me to get because I was like a Space NK Indulge member. This is the Space NK little bag charm. I love Space NK. Like, if you didn't know, I do a lot of shopping there. I've even had PR from Space NK, like big Space NK fan, big Jellycat fan. There was no way I wasn't going to get this one. I'm thinking of potentially swapping the coffee one out and putting this one instead, because you can put like a little lip gloss in the bag, so I can have my lip gloss in my lanyard. So yeah, I just think this is really, really cute. Though this was like £25. And I feel like this was like 15 back in the day. So the prices, they're not creeping up, they're like jumping, skyrocketing up. Next, we will do some Jellycats from JP. Oh, I feel like this is more for like babies and kids, but it's the most cuddliest, softest. Oh, it's so cute. Jellycat. It's like so floppy, like a little baby. He is Smudge Elephant. And I really love him. Like, this is not one that I would have ever have picked, but I love how smooshy he is, and I like kind of like holding him like a baby. I definitely like having the soft ones makes me want like a really big Jellycat that does like I can like hold as an adult. That sounds really, but I am a pillow cuddler. Like, I cuddle a pillow like to sleep. So I do feel like I slept with a teddy. Like, oh, I don't know if this is all like a bit TMI, but like I slept with a teddy as a child. I just feel like it's part of my like natural sleep cycle. So I could see a time when I end up with a massive like 200-pound Jellycat. Like the Barnaby Bears or the Bashful Bunnies are so cute. Another gift from JP is, I think her name is Betsy. I wish they would name every single Jellycat rather than just sometimes calling it like Lester Pigeon. I wish they would call him like Lenny the Pigeon. I don't know. But this is Betsy. One of her ears is a bit skew-whiff, and that's fine. Leave her alone. Because if I was to have a dog, it would be a corgi. I love corgis. I think they're so sassy. They're so cute. I love the little bobs. I just really, really like corgis. I think that, yeah, I just think they're so, so cute. And it's definitely like, if I was going to have a dog, that would definitely be a contender. Like, I feel like I really do want to get like either a cat or dog one day when the time is right. But I just feel like we'd have to work out what dog, cat would be suitable for our life at that point. So who knows what cat dog we'll end up with, but if that was a corgi, that'd be great. And then the last one from JP is, this was the first one he ever got me. He took the label off. Idiot. This is the sloth, and it's again just like so soft and cute, and I really like him as well. Again, would never have been like one that I would have picked, but it's just very baby. He's very cute and baby. Another one from my mum, and then the rest I've all bought myself. My mum got me this. These are from John Lewis, and this is the blooming a musical bouquet of flowers. I just thought this was really cute. I saw it in John Lewis when me and mum were doing some Christmas shopping, and I was like, ooh, if you get me this for Christmas. Like, I feel like as well, like, I do sometimes feel a bit silly buying Jellycats for myself, so I do like it when I get them as gifts because I like them, but yeah, should I be spending my adult money on them? Probably not. So when I get them as like a gift for Christmas or something, it doesn't make me feel maybe as guilty as buying them. So yeah, this one, I liked it because I thought it would go really nicely in my living room. I do try, and like if I have Jellycats, I do try and just kind of like make them fit into the room that I'm like putting them in. So yeah, this one lives in my living room. A lot of the other ones do live in the bedroom. This one lives in the hallway. This is Ricky Rainfrog. This is one that I have loved for so long. I had given JP the hint to get me this one for so long. He never got the hint. So I just bought it myself. I was just like, you know what? I really, really like him. He lives in our hallway in our Billy bookcase. He just brings me so much joy. I know he's one of the most popular Jellycats because it's just so funny. Like the idea that a cuddly toy is grumpy, it makes me laugh so much. And I really love when they dress him up. I think there's also a duck that's grumpy. I do kind of want to get that one too. But yeah, when they dress him up as like a vampire or like in his little rubber dinghy and stuff like that, like don't. I'm so tempted, but like also this is more Jellycats than anyone would ever need. Now onto a couple of the last ones here that are seasonal. I just thought, again, this was just like the funniest. A lot of the times it's more just like what sparks joy. I just thought this was hilarious. I didn't bloody know how much this one was though. This was part of the Halloween collection this year. His name is Hecate Hoot Knightley. It's got such a funny name. But I just loved how like squished he was and like just made me laugh. But why on earth was this £30? I got to the till and she was like, that's £30. I was like, oh no. Like I was thinking like max 25. I was thinking more like 22 to be honest. I was thinking this is a £22 Jellycat. I should have looked at the price. And you know when you're at the till and you're just like, well, I can't back out of this now, can I? Like she's already put it in the bag. And it does make me laugh. And I also quite like how small it is because it's easy to store. But yeah, again, part of my aviary. Definitely got like a little bird thing going on. And the final one is, I was so happy to find this one because apart from the robin, like the snow globe was definitely a Jellycat I had my eye on. And this I found in a shop in, oh gosh, it was a shopping centre like in South London. I can't remember it. It was the only time I've ever been there because JP wanted to check it out. Because I normally go to Blue Water. I just like it because it's really big, the parking's free, there's every shop I'd ever need, etc, etc. This one was more like in a town centre, and you had to like pay for parking and the car park was really like, ugh. And like the shopping centre itself, it was odd and it closed really early. Like we got there at like 4:30 and everything was shutting. Like I think the shopping centre shut completely at 7. Like the McDonald's was closing. It was just very strange, but there was like a little kind of like, I think it was like a pop-up crafty, I don't know, it was like an independent shop anyway. And they had the snow globe, which I was really pleased about. This was £33, but I feel like you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. You're getting a lot of different like materials, you're getting embroidery. This is like Hessian. These are like sparkly. The snow goes all the way around. So I feel like this is a very detailed one. And I just really like it. And this fits perfectly under the TV. And also it's got a very hard base. So yeah, I really like this one. And while I wasn't going to pay like extra for it on Vinted, when I did see it in person, I did pick it up. So yeah, I really, really like this one. And I hope you enjoyed seeing all my Jellycats. Now I've got to go put them all bloody back now. So guys, I really wanted to share with you some of the TU Sainsbury's kind of pyjamas, clothing bits that I have been loving recently. I didn't really feel like I could do a haul because a lot of it is just like pyjamas or like gifts or underwear. So I was just like, chuck it in a vlog. First up, these pyjamas. I have got some really lovely pyjamas from TU before, but they were in a numerical size. So they were a 24. And while they're not small, I feel like they fit me. They're not loose. I don't know about you, but I love just like a loose oversized fit. Like when I'm being comfy, like I want to be comfy. So these are counted now. They're doing it like as a letter. So these are the 2XLs. And they are so comfy, stretchy and big. I have 2 pairs of these already. So I've got these mistletoe ones and then ones that have got like mulled wine that are in the wash because I have been wearing these pyjamas literally like back and forth. And I know JP has got me another set for Christmas. So I have been loving them. These are the 2XL. Bear that in mind, if you want a tighter fit, like a more kind of regular fit, you might want to size down because I do believe these are like a loose fit. It is like real buttons as well. I don't know what the other designs are like. I know they've got like ones with like sweatshirts and kind of like jogging bottoms. I've had that style before as well, but I don't know if they're the same sizing. So I know the sizing on the kind of like fuzzy shirt, like kind of traditional pajama shape is really optimal. And then in their Black Friday sale, I did pick up this gorgeous set. I've had my eye on this set since it came out, and I was just like, oh, like, no, I shouldn't get it, like, oh, but I got it. These were £18, but then with like the kind of, it was 20 or 25%, these were like 14 quid. And like the thing I love about TU is they genuinely do have plus sizes. Like, I think going up to a 26 is really great. And I will say they are more of like a generous plus size, especially in like the pajamas and tops. I do sometimes think their trousers and like some of their dresses, because they are just sized up from their kind of regular age, sometimes can be like a bit hit and miss. But their pajama range are always really great, and it's honestly just where I get all of my nightwear from now. So these are really cute. They're kind of like a thermal type design. So I've literally had these on the hanger to show you guys. Don't know if that's a bit silly, but I want to make things nice. Now, Mum, I should have said this at the beginning, Mum, go away if you're watching this. Go away, because this is a present for you for Christmas. And this, guys, this is not her main present. This is one of many presents. I am doing a video where I show you everything I've got, everyone, for Christmas. And I've also done a wrap with me live that's already happened. I don't know if, oh my god, there's so many. I have gotten like a baby spider explosion happening in my bedroom. It happened during the week, and I think that sounds awful, but I hoovered up most of them. But there's definitely like one or two like still appearing. I'm just glad I caught the majority when I did, because that was horrendous. But they're all pretty much gone apart from a couple, but I'll deal with that after this video. But yeah, I saw this in store, and getting that extra 20% off. Mum likes a long nightie. A lot of the nighties in TU are like a shorter one. So I know, like, if I got my mum one of them, she probably wouldn't wear it. But this is a long nightie with Jellycats. This is in a 2XL. So should be good for Mum. She's a bit smaller than me, but she's also shorter than me as well. So I think she'll like this as like a layer. She like layers. She has nightie. Then she'll sometimes put like fleece bottoms under her nightie, and then she'll have like a big fleecy like jackety thing, or like a hoodie type thing. So she layers in the winter. But this was only £9 to start with, 100% cotton as well, so really breathable, so perfect for the summer as well. But as it's cats, I knew she would love it. Then moving on to I didn't know I was going to get so many comments on my choice of honeymoon dresses. Oh, okay, so you don't like the shirt dresses. What's that? I'm just going to get one, because I feel like there was maybe misunderstandings. I did recently a YesStyle haul with lots of their kind of summer dresses that have gone in the sale. The only thing is, I wore my kind of big padded bra in the haul video. Big mistake, because everybody hated the dresses because they pulled on my bust. Even though I said in the video I was looking at getting a smaller bra situation. And thank you to those that have recommended minimise the bras. You know, that you've been helpful. You've been helpful. But also, these are incredibly lightweight dresses. Like, you can probably like see things through them. Like, they are super lightweight. They are super, like, I've literally gone on ChatGPT and asked, like, is this material suitable for like Singapore and Thailand? Like, I have been actively researching, and I like to wear dresses, guys. I wear all my dresses with chub rub shorts, so I don't have chafing. And I just like wearing dresses. Like, I will take some trousers. I've got some like linen-y type trousers for more like active days, because I think we're going to like the caves at Halong Bay. But I do like to wear dresses. Like, I feel the most comfortable in them, and I just feel feminine in them, and that's just a personal preference. So yeah, I do feel like these dresses are going to be fine. I know some of you didn't like them, but so anyway, if you're like me and you like to wear bralettes, I'm not wearing one now, but you can probably tell. But I saw these at Sainsbury's. They go up to a 3XL. These were £18 for a pack of 3. So this pack came with a light pink, which I love a light pink over a nude, because I feel like I am more of a light pink than I am like a tan. So this one comes with the light pink, the navy and the grey. And I've tried these on with the dresses and it just eradicates the issue. This is literally what I was on about. Like, they say they're breathable. Who knows? I just wanted something that was really, really comfortable. And like, it's supportive, but also like, I don't want to be wearing like wires, padding, cutting in, bulkiness. Like, even if it makes my boobs look less supported, less round, less perfect, you can see a bit of nipple, whatever, I don't really care. Like, we're in another country, it's hot. I just want to be comfortable but look nice. So yeah, I really like these bras. I've let my mum know about them as well, because she's really into her like soft bras. Really generously sized, I'd say, as well. They look really small, but they are so stretchy. To be honest, I think I could have got a 2XL. Maybe it would have had a bit more lift. These are like, you can't extend them or anything, but yeah, to those that were worrying, this is what I've gone for, and yeah, they're absolutely fine with the dresses. So hopefully you like understand a bit more now about all those dresses. But so guys, I'm back from I went to Bluewater, I know, but it was the same distance as well, the same time to go to my other like big local Boots as it was just to go to Bluewater. And Bluewater's got really good free parking. And anyway, you know how much I love Bluewater. Anyway, so they have an amazing big Boots there. I picked up a mini, well, it's not a mini, like a small Pepto-Bismol. I got the Instamelt diarrhea relief, just because they're the fast ones. I got some Nitol for jet lag and things like that. Oh, I really love that. I really do like Nitol, guys. It's really good. I also got some Repel spray, like a small one, as well as insect bite and sting treatment. I just would rather have it on hand straight away, rather than like having to find somewhere and take time up out of the time we have in port to find stuff like this. I do know though, in Thailand, in the 7-Elevens, they do have a really good bug spray repellent. So I know we will pick some of that up anyway. But just in case we needed it any time before we get to Thailand, we just thought, why not? And then I got these Compeeds. These look like new. They've got some sort of like pain relief in them. Compeeds are just like, you just gotta have them. They're so good when you do get a blister. I also got these sound very extreme, but there's some wound cleansing wipes, just some kind of like antibacterial little wipes. They're individually wrapped, and I just was thinking, like, you know, even just packing like 2 of them would just be good, especially, you know, when we're over there and we're planning on going, you know, into like the local areas and stuff, and if anything did happen, you know, just want to keep things clean. So I don't even have any for these at home, so in general, just a good thing to have. And then I also picked up some sturgeon, because I'm part of the Facebook groups for the sailing and for the like ship in general, and people have said the last couple of sailings have been really rough. You can buy this, I think, on the ship, but again, it's just better to have it on you than having to like queue up at guest services and things like that. So you know, And then we've got them. We can use them as and when we want. And then I also picked up, this is just a couple of things for JP's stocking anyway. He does like his head and shoulders, even though I don't really think he needs it, but he likes his head and shoulders, so I thought he would probably really like just to have a small one, a little mini one to go travelling with, and perfect little thing to put in his stocking. And I also picked him up a mini little antiperspirant and deodorant from Mitchum's. I know there's been a lot of drama about Mitchum's recently, but I think that was more with the roll-on than it was the sprays. I'm hoping anyway, but yeah, I am very aware of how hot and muggy it's going to be over there. And this is so small and dinky. This will easily fit in JP's little, he's basically stolen my little Uniqlo dumpling bag. He loves it. So this is like the perfect little size just to keep fresh, as fresh as we can. So I got him the boy one and I got the girl one, which is floral citrus, which sounds really, really good, and again is super cute and dinky and perfect to fit in my little kind of everyday backpack. So I've got this Space NK little makeup bag that is going to be my little medical bag. We've got my medical bag. So the first thing that goes in is the massive Pepto-Bismol, which is taking up like all of the makeup bag is being taken up by the Pepto-Bismol. I am just gonna unbox all of the pills because let's be real, the box, like, we don't need the box. So I did get 2 packs of the, I always feel like with the anti-diarrhea pills, you really don't get many in a packet. So I like to stock up because we're going to be probably sharing food. So if one of us gets ill, we're both going to get ill. I've got the sturgeons. Also, we're going to have internet on the boats. If we need to Google how many we're allowed to take or whatever, it will all be in there. Look at my bug spray in here as well. I'll be do that. That's good. Going in with my Nitols. I'm just going to take 1 packet of Nitols, I think, because these are 1 a night. JP doesn't use them he doesn't like to take them like I like to take them. So I'm just going to put 1 packet in. I think that will definitely be enough for the both of us. Now, I do need to put in, I love these little wipes. I've been trying to find more of these. They're little, these ones are specifically cooling wipes. I don't know if I'm going to have space, but I will just keep 1 out to put in there for now. I get them from Miniso, but I haven't seen them. I keep going in there to find more, but I can't seem to find any more. Right, I have got, there's a lot going on here. I am going to take a selection of plasters, just kind of any old plasters really. I'm not really, I think that's probably enough. I don't think we're going to need, I'm hoping we don't need plasters anyway. We've got, I love the, I sound like a druggie when I'm I love these tablets, but I do really like the ibuprofen and paracetamol. They're called Neuramol. It's dual action pain relief. If you get period pains it's just if you're just having a bad time health wise, these are really great because they've got both. They are quite strict on on how you should take them, but I'm glad it's happened because I feel like I always took paracetamol and ibuprofen together anyway. So now they've made, I've got here, I will just take a packet of regular paracetamol. People are gonna think we're crazy crazy powers. I've got some ibuprofen here. Ibuprofens. And then anything we don't use, I will just bring back and pop back into my little box here. And then JP asked me to bring him some hay fever tablets. But I think I've got more. I picked up loads when I was in M&S Food, and they were getting them rid of them all for summer. Oh my gosh, I got so much. I've got so much stuff in here. I'm just gonna put some allergy one. They were like reduced to like 30p or something crazy in so that's great. I'm gonna put a couple of these wipes in. 3? Is that silly? Should I just do 2? 2's enough, right? Yeah, I'm being a bit crazy there. Okay, now I need to put these Compeed in. Now Compeed, never enough Compeed in the world. I think I have it is a bit of a, how do I get in? God, like a prison. Compeed prison. Ah, there we go. We're in. Oh, there's the instructions. I'll keep them. Oh my God, they're so cushy. Like, can you see the little like hexagons? Wow. But yeah, getting a blister when you've got so much to do and see is agonising, and we're not having it. We are not having the agony. I'm going to put my insect repellent in. Woo! It's quite a small tube, but that's good. It's good. Not complaining. I'm complaining a little bit. I don't know whether to put a little itch cream in, because sometimes one of us gets a little bit itchy. I don't want to dox anyone. JP gets a bit itchy sometimes. So I might just pop this in, because when he gets itchy, like, it's horrible. And this has got 10-hour itch relief. Have we opened it already? Oh yeah, we have opened it. So the clock is ticking. Oh my God, that is actually perfect. Yeah, so here's my little medical kit. Yeah, so I've got all my plasters, pills, creams, literally everything. And yeah, as I said, I would just rather have it than not. So we also do have our own little kind of like pill. I think I've shown them before, little pill packets, which I think we'll take one just so we can have, because there's a couple of days on the cruise where we're not on the ship. We're doing one night in Halong Bay and one night in Bangkok. I'm not going to take this with us on those really short one-night stays, but just to have like a small little thing with, you know, paracetamol, ibuprofen, etc. I think will be good. So just that and the little pill case is perfect. Like, I think I deserve like an award for this like Tetris that I've just done. And then the final thing I want to share with you guys is, it's so cool. So if you are, if you're used to like, every year I swap over my winter wardrobe to my summer wardrobe, etc, etc, and I have big vacuum bags, and they're great. But some people will do their kind of holiday clothes in vacuum bags. Now, we are quite restricted, especially on the way back from Singapore. Apparently they're really strict. Please let me know down below in the comments if you've flown with Singapore Airways and had your cabin bag weighed. We are obviously well aware our check-in bags will be weighed, like with every flight, but we did have a bit of a sneaky plan to vacuum pack all of our clothes into like big heavy clothes bricks that we were going to put in our cabin bags, because this is a really small vacuum thing for these. Obviously it will give us more space in our suitcases, but it doesn't change the weight because it's just the same. Air doesn't weigh anything. But yeah, let us know down below, have you had any experience with Singapore Airways, because they charge absolute crazy fees. But you just unscrew the cap on here and pop this on, and obviously you'll have your clothes in the bag, but this means you don't have to ask the housekeeping team to borrow their Hoover, and you just switch this on and it will suck all the air out, and it's just rechargeable. It's pretty light, but yeah, after doing a bit of research I was just like, ooh. So yeah, please let us know how you've got on with Singapore Airlines with your cabin bags. We're flying obviously Singapore to London, so I don't know if like on the long haul flights they're a bit more lenient because it's not like a short, you know, kind of commuter flight. I don't know. I do feel like on long haul flights, because they're normally so big and there's so many people boarding, they don't like fuss so much with like what bags you've got, because they just know it's a long flight and you need to keep yourself entertained. So yeah, we were going to put all of our stuff in our cabin bags, and kind of like wheel the heaviest cabin bags on earth through the airport. But yeah, well, please let us know. But I hope you enjoyed this vlog, guys. Yeah, just getting really, really excited for the holiday now. I'll leave a link down below to that Amazon Hoover thing, if you want it. But yeah, just getting really excited, like starting to get everything organised and done, and yeah, keep in touch. I'm tired, guys, but yeah, there'll be more content, probably like a packing vlog with like the clothes and stuff, like what I am packing, and yeah, can't wait to share more with you. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hype, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.